I'll be right back, guys, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so what's the other news that's going on in Centralia in Missouri at the moment?
Right now we got the coach. We have Occupy Como, Central Missouri,
Right.
or Boone County, and they released a thing that they have to move. They can't have any sleeping bags in front of the city hall, which is basically what every large town has done. Is that no sleeping bags, no tent, or anything like that.
Yep.
The hangout
Yeah.
there from
Just
Tinkle
check.
Buzz. After during those stories, we can change it to hangout. Yeah.
This going
I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm sorry.
page. Yep, that's
Stupid.
working. Harold, have you used Tiki Live
Is
before?
your shadow still with you?
What?
Have you used Tiki Live before?
Not yet.
As a
Ticket Live? No.
yeah,
What is it?
it's another CDN program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sound familiar. I haven't used that one.
This one will broadcast straight to YouTube, so you can just do a straight crossover conversion to
1, 2, 3, 4,
YouTube
5. Addresses. I reach out to you with a sense of.
and highlights and the rest of it. Same as what Justin TV used to be able to do.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I think I've got kids outside. Back in a minute.
Okay.
I can't. I just type the keyboard. I.
I'm on here. Do you want this? Right, I'm just going to get the input speed up.
Oh, Sarah, you see that chat I put up there?
She can't hear you at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I see she's looking at the picture, though.
You got the floor today, huh, Chris?
Yeah, Friday's my day now.
All right.
Tyler Hayes, I hope, is coming.
Is Tyler coming in today? Sarah, I've got to go for the second half to.
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are a couple minutes away. Sorry, guys. I'm messing with my iPad trying to get it on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll come back. Oh, we've got to go and do the ballet
Oh,
rehearsal for the second half.
No.
There we go. Oh, it's
Yeah.
3:53 and first weather coming up at 4:03.
Okay. The prompter is
Not working. Tyler's here. Nick at time.
hello. Here's your order for introductions. Harold Carey, then
Okay.
Michael Tucker,
Yep.
then Steve Oberman, and then Tyler Hayes. Sound good, guys?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
We're a couple minutes away. And again, that first segment we'll talk about Missouri football.
Okay.
Okay.
Or do we have
Okay.
too much of a fixation on these kinds of stories with football coaches? Joe Paterno has lung cancer, by the way.
I saw that.
And there's another coach, and since that was accused of selling porn to his students in the news today.
You're kidding.
Oh. Which one was it?
I'll bring it up. I put
Yeah,
in
if
a
you-
bookmark.
Okay, sounds good. If you put a link into the chat window, I can pull that up.
Which
well.
chat window? Which
The
one?
Hangout chat.
Okay.
Hangout chat window, the one
Did you
we're
see
in.
that? Did you see the shoveling snow one I just put up? It's 21 seconds.
This is up to
Okay,
C10,
hold on.
and this is the second half. I'm going to have the rest of the first half up for you, okay?
Thank you.
Can you bring
I'm trying to see that.
Sorry about that.
You said you wanted to see my wife shoveling snow. I put that up in the
Oh,
chat.
that's awesome. That's great. Very good. Well, we might hopefully in the middle segment we can pull that up. That's awesome. Man, do not want to be in Idaho where it's snowing. Ugh. So our order, just so you know, Tyler, is Harold Carey, then Michael, then Stephen Oberman, and then you can say where you are too, Mike or Tyler.
Sounds good, Sarah.
And Helen Rigdon was supposed to be joining us, but I'll invite her again.
There he is. He's coming in.
Okay.
Sarah, do you know why you have black in the hangout?
I don't know why that. Oh, I don't know why that thumbnail is like that.
Okay. Is that that?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's not connected back there.
I looked at it. It was.
Sarah, I got the
Let me
rest of
try
the
to-
first half for you.
Do you want me to try unplugging it, plug it back in? Anything?
Maybe in a break.
Okay.
But for now, I just won't click on that.
Okay.
All right, you're all set up.
Harold, Michael, Stephen, and Tyler.
Yeah.
I did. It's a wonderful thing.
You're dropping 807.
Gotcha. Are you on Scribble, or should I text Jen? Okay.
Jen's in the background, is she?
We're about to head out. Stand by, everyone. Have a good show.
Thank you, Chris.
Huh. Yay. Stand by.
Ahead on U News, Gary Pinkel pleads guilty to DWI, which means his blood alcohol level might not be released. We'll have dashboard camera video from the scene. We're working to get that to you now. A major challenger to the governor's seat drops out. And Black Friday, is it turning into Black Thursday? Plus Breaking Dawn sells out some mid-Missouri theaters. We have a funny Twilight spoof.
And a good look at the weekend weather forecast, which includes some wind.
Students take up the cause of Regency Trailer Park residents and fight back against the University of Missouri.
I lost Harold.
Use, guys. Use.
Use. We use.
TGIF, it is Friday. We made it. Welcome to our cyber co-host on this November the 18th. We're hoping that you are gearing up for the weekend and getting ready to relax, but don't relax quite yet. Let us know what's on your mind by tuning in and talking, not just watching. You can tweet with the hashtag UNTV. Talk with us on our Facebook fan page as well. But first, let's introduce these guys. High five on the cyber couch, starting with Michael.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I'm in Brisbane, Australia. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, this is Stephen Oberman from Centralia.
And I'm Tyler
Missouri?
Hayes from the MU Bookstore.
All right, sounds good. We'll check back with all of you in just a bit. In the meantime, in the news, we have new details on an assault case in Boonville. The victim is still in serious condition. Authorities held a media conference today to discuss new information on that investigation. Paige Horner joined us now live from Boonville with those details. Paige?
Tyler, what's your Twitter handle?
We'll do a bunch of football stories and then we'll come back to
Life and Acoustic.
Life and Acoustic. Okay.
After this, we can go back to you.
Hopefully we can get Harold back into the mix.
That'd be nice. He's got some really valuable information on this stuff.
Let me just tell you, it's been an interesting day news-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Harold.
Yeah, my Firefox crashed, so I switched over to Chrome. It's easy. I have so much trouble with this computer.
Way to go, Chrome, to pull through.
Way to go,
Well, I've crashed with
All
Chrome.
right, Paige, thanks a lot. New right now, KOMU can confirm that Lieutenant Governor Peter Kinder will not run for governor in 2012. Earlier this month, St. Louis businessman Dave Spence announced that he would run for the Republican nomination. We brought that story to you here on U News. KOMU will have a live report from the state capitol with more details about Peter Kinder saying that he's not running for governor. That's coming up at 5 and 6. Meanwhile, Kansas City Attorney Bill Randles announced today he's been campaigning for governor since January. Randall says he's pushing a pro-business agenda, including replacing the state income tax with a higher sales tax. Dave?
Sarah, if it's very, if you've been outside today, you know you have to hang on to just about
So
everything.
what else has been going on?
Wind is really blowing.
The footy story.
25, 30 miles per hour in some instances. I'm down below first alert radar showing most of the weather today, well up to our north, probably where it should be in November. That would be
Did we lose? Oh, wait.
Here in central Missouri, nothing going on. We're scanning our viewing area, but not seeing anything.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping them as a bank.
Mostly clear, windy. Temperatures will fall back into the middle 50s, and that wind, that might be an underestimate. Winds are presently southerly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And more on the forecast coming up in just a few here on U News at 4.
the
All right,
city
guys,
council
well,
wrote a
Missouri
letter.
head football coach Gary Pinkel pleaded guilty today to driving while intoxicated. That happened in a Boone County courtroom. This comes shortly after prosecutors filed charges on Pinkel's arrest Wednesday night. Pinkel will receive 2 years of unsupervised probation. If he violates probation, he could serve a 30-day jail sentence. KUMU's reporter obtained the arrest report, which said Pinkel could not say the alphabet. The report says he started with E and he ended with R. Meanwhile, Coach Pinkel released a letter today to fans, an apology. In it, he addresses Tiger Nation, saying,
good on
I reach
Pinkel.
out to you with a sense of great personal disappointment and regret. I've worked hard to represent you and the University of Missouri, a place we all love with the highest standards of integrity. I put myself in a situation that was absolutely counter to those standards, and it pains me to know that I let you all down. We've built a family here at Mizzou, and it's built on trust. He goes on to say, it will be the most difficult day of my professional life to not be with my team this Saturday. My heart goes out to this group of seniors who will be playing their final home game at the zoo. Also on our website right now is that probable cause statement where it describes Pinkel's driving behavior that night. Let's head now to the social media desk with KUMU8's Adriana Amato with your comments on today's guilty plea.
Oh, TGIF.
TGIF. Oh, it's already Saturday, Tyler. I'm one ahead of you. Can't have better.
That's all right.
Right.
Now we've got the last home game going on here tomorrow.
So, some sad news to report from last night. 2 Oklahoma State University women's basketball coaches were killed in a plane crash that happened in central Arkansas. The university says head coach Kurt Butke and assistant coach Miranda Cerno were on a recruiting trip when the single-engine plane they were flying in crashed near a wildlife area. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation. This comes 10 years after 10 men with the basketball program were killed in a plane crash. Syracuse University placed an assistant basketball coach on administrative leave due to an investigation of accusations of child molestation. Investigators have not filed charges against Coach Bernie Fine. A former ball boy claims that Fine molested him over a 12-year span. Syracuse University is giving the Syracuse Police Department their full cooperation. Back at Penn State, ESPN is reporting Joe Paterno has lung cancer and he's undergoing treatment. Meanwhile, the home of former football coach Jerry Sandusky has been vandalized again. This is the second time a window of his home has been smashed in a week, and last Friday someone threw 2 cinder blocks through a different window as well. Nobody contacted the police this time, and it is unclear if anyone was home at the time. So what is the media's fixation with football coaches and their alleged behavior? Let's head to our cyber couch, starting here with Steve Oberman in Centralia. What was your reaction to the guilty plea?
It was needed. I mean, he should have pleaded guilty. What we do know is that Missouri football has watched the team, the staff, and if any players were in academic problems or there was a problem on the field that was causing a lot of problems, that they were suspended or kicked off the team. And this is the same thing that should happen with Pinkel.
So what do you think, Harold Carey? Do you think the media is fixated, overly fixated on this story of football coaches?
Well, I believe that it's real important. What I think he did the really right thing. The media these coaches need to set a great example. And what I think with it shows that if you make one mistake in your life, it can ruin your life forever. And this is what I think that this story really shows.
That it does. All right, guys, we will check back with you all in just a bit. In the meantime, the Occupy Columbia movement, it is facing a new hurdle come Monday. The city told the protesters They gotta leave or face arrest. KOMH Janessa Ewing brings us more on why that group faces challenges from the city. We'll get to you, Michael and Tyler.
Did you see? Did you see that high school one I put up on the chat room?
We'll get you in the next.
Yeah.
In the next hit. Sorry.
I'm taking a look at that, Harold. Oh boy.
I like your expression, mate.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
Tiger Tail sales, 25% off books of the Tiger Library.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, 25 bit. We're on Black and Gold Friday going on right here.
Janessa Holt Summit has created a new recycling site for their community. That's in Greenway Park. The 2 new recycling bins are the result of a cooperation between the Holt Summit Recycling Center and Mid-Missouri Solid Waste Management. The new recycling center is accepting newspapers, magazines, plastics, bottles, and cans. Dave?
Sarah, a mostly clear sky tonight for the bulk of the evening hours, but it is still going to be windy. The winds will have settled
Wow,
down.
that sign is really that clear through my camera?
Yes.
Wow.
We'll be down to about 43 degrees.
That's impressive.
11 p.m. tonight, and down to
The
about 40
service
overnight.
at
That forecast coming right out here on KOMH. You can use it.
So yeah, is that clear? I've got a really good vision of that room, and it's well lit too, which makes a big difference.
Oh,
The one you were in
definitely.
last week was really good too, with the other people, because it was well lit. Because they're not just using fluorescent light in there; they're using a bit more. They're using
Natural.
high density. Is that natural
Yeah.
coming through?
No. High density.
High density stuff. So it doesn't use a lot of power, but it puts out a heap of light, which is a really efficient way of doing it. And the other one is LEDs, which is what the newscasters are using now.
Yeah, if you want to take it out.
Get mine today. I get to make up some light stands today.
Oh, that sounds like fun. That's a weekend, well, semi-weekend project.
We use some microphone stands, some adjustable ones, and I've got a couple of little. They weren't that dear. I think the whole thing will cost me about $250 Australian to actually set up a couple of light stands. And they put out a heap of light. They blind people.
Oh, yeah.
Just go. And it's like those 3 lights on your right hand side. It's like those. I can see them in shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they turn up like that, and then they make a big difference. I think I learnt light and sound.
So Tyler, what camera do you have on yours?
It's a built-in high-def webcam into my laptop, so.
Yeah, I have the cheapest Logitech high def, which is a 230, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
I've got a 905 working on this one, and I've got a Microsoft working on the other one.
Yeah, I bounce all over. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, you're cool. So this one does face tracking, which is really useful, especially when you're moving around, because it'll just go around and start adjusting.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
You can?
hear you.
We're
Okay.
good, Sarah.
All right.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you were able. And can you see both thumbnails too?
Yes.
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 That is really bizarre because one of the thumbnails here is black.
Oh,
I've had that happen.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you can see me. But as long as
Oh,
you
wait.
can see me.
Yeah, we can see both thumbnails.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, it's all right. It's just
that
the
one-
thumbnails.
Yeah, that thumbnail's frozen.
The song is "Wait" by Caleb Rowden.
Wait.
Is that another thumbnail frozen, you said?
Yeah, it looks it because she's in front of the touchscreen.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it's frozen.
The song is entitled Wait.
That's why it's not working. That's why she sees black, because it's frozen.
And a clear scan
We were
right now.
having issue with it last night too.
No precipitation indicated whatsoever. It is very, very windy out there. Look at the winds. They're out of the south, sustained at
We actually
18
had a
miles per
server
hour.
crash last
Presently
night.
gusting
Like
to
kick us off,
25, 26
and
miles
then we
per
had to
hour.
rejoin.
Ooh. Bad day too for that to
It
happen.
is still mostly sunny.
Having an upgrade for this
It's
year.
understandably
Google
low
Chat
with those winds
introduced.
out there. Take a look at
Yeah.
present temperatures. Jefferson City is at
And after
58
that,
degrees.
I-
We topped out today. Ourselves 58 degrees.
Huh.
59 in Marshall. Sedalia is at 60.
Okay.
59 at the Lake of the Ozarks. We're looking at Armada 56 and 56 also. Then Mexico seems to be a pretty unanimous number around our KOMU viewing area today. On the surface map, you can get an idea with the isobars pretty tightly packed together of the winds moving through the area. We are going to be experiencing that southerly wind tonight and all day tomorrow until this cold front begins to move on down. Once it does, that's going to give us a pretty good chance of rain as soon as tomorrow night and through the day on Sunday. At least a chance for rain, not a foregone conclusion by any means. But once the front passes through, of course, it means it's going to be cooler. Partly cloudy tonight, relatively mild, 40 for the morning time low temperature. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we can expect it to be windy and warm with a mostly cloudy sky, 65 degrees for the afternoon high. Kickoff is at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Looking at about
Gosh, Dave has one of those voices that carry.
tomorrow against Texas Tech at Faroe Field. Then on Sunday,
Yeah.
cooler, 49 degrees and about a 30 to a 40% probability for some intermittent showers. So at least there's a chance for rain to warm right back up into the 50s on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with our next chance for rain being on Tuesday. Here's the rest of my live operate. First alert, 8-day forecast for you. And there you have it. That's the weather, Sarah.
Dave, thanks a lot. Has your NFL team ever really let you down? In today's video virus, a little girl throws a tantrum because her NFL team was losing. KMU8's Christian Bryant has that video.
Has anybody ever been able to check out Sarah's Facebook pictures from last night?
Yes.
Yeah, in the videos. Yeah,
Yes.
compliments of me.
There's a
Compliments
CG.
of you. Is you using the social cam last
There,
night?
he's got it. He's got it.
Yep.
I really like social cam, mainly because you can post straight to so many sites at once.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant site for that, and especially just punching stuff straight up to YouTube, so that you can share it from there.
Yeah. It was a pretty good for a quick setup that we got there so late.
Yeah.
It went pretty smoothly, and let me tell you, that's the weirdest event I've ever been to.
Okay. Sarah, can we get up the daily grind?
Dave,
What event was
for
that?
you.
Oh, thank you, dear. So
I saw the picture.
let's see. I think you're on the right website. We go to the.
To create a new tab.
Closing to Wednesday. Closing to Wednesday.
Yep.
And very good. You just know what you're doing.
It's got the heat of the finger.
Will it come up? There it is.
Dave's car.
How about, is that big enough for you?
It's too big, actually. Once you, that's good. A little bit of the text in there.
Okay. All right.
Fine, thank you.
You're welcome.
47 Pontiac.
Kempton says he's shoveling snow.
Oh,
Is he really?
Yeah.
Minus 17.
Better get to me.
Shoveling snow in Canada, and they are in Idaho. Where in Idaho are you, Harold?
Malad, Idaho, right next to Pocatello.
I gotcha.
It's snowing up there too.
In Pocatello.
Pocatello.
Wait. What's that spoof? What is that?
That was.
Okay. That's not in our show, is it? Yeah. Okay, so we have two Twilight spoofs? Because. Oh, I'm with you. Okay, I thought that was the UGC bump. Yeah, and just so you guys know, hey, what do you guys think of my little thing here?
Which little thing's that one?
Can you see?
oh gosh. Oh,
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, Sarah, if that ends up on Twitter, that picture of me,
Can we do a screen capture?
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Stand by.
yeah, she got a picture of me in that earlier.
We are less than a week away from the turkey, the stuffing, of course the gravy, and also the family as well, which of course means that we're 1 week away from Black Friday as retailers set their deals and will plan their shopping strategies. Smartphones are making this year's Black Friday shopping easier to navigate. Mike Wendelin has more on 3 must-have apps to help your Black Friday buying spree.
Right. You're heading to
Yeah, I am.
D and is daily driver kit.
It is.
There we go. Thank you much.
Looks like we're clear.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. She's going for a wander. And then we'll come back for that half hour.
Wow, taking a look at that car, 42,000 miles, or 42,000 miles for a 47. That's pretty good.
60,000 kilometers.
Yeah, wow.
Put the earpiece in, Dave. We're watching you.
Oh, I'm just waiting for him to start singing or whistling.
He can't hear us yet.
I was at the studio earlier, and he was whistling nonstop.
Yeah. We had him doing Timey Kangaroo Down Sport one time, and we had something else that he was up to. My son pipes in and he says, I said, oh, Timey Kangaroo Down's older than me. And he says, what, do you know what it is? And I thought, oh, thanks. So he's just sitting here patiently waiting. Me streaming's not their favourite cup of tea, but it's okay. They'll work that one out. I've got, oh, that's why I know Dave Greenbox. Now I've got Tyler.
Do I have to?
Do you have to? I'll put me in instead. So I've got myself in now. Picture perfect. I'll get Indian in a minute. He's running for cover now. He's running for cover.
Time for Dave's Daily Drives today, and boy, we've got a gem to show you today. This is sent in by somebody who calls himself Low Lead. Okay, he's from Harrisburg, Missouri, and this is a 1947 Pontiac. It's pretty low slung to the ground, and obviously not original equipment. He's got some chrome mag wheels on there, and of course it's probably a modified engine. I think he told me it was a 350 horsepower Chevy engine, but it's in a 1947 Pontiac, and it really looks pretty good. Can you imagine seeing this number cruising down the road? We thank Low Lead for sending that in to us. By the way, you can send me pictures of your favorite drives. Just do that on the U News tab at KOMU.com and send it to, just put it on the Dave's Daily Drives tab that you see there. Give me your name, a little bit about the car, where you're from. We'll try to feature you as quick as we can on the Daily Drive. We'll be right back in just a moment. Low Lead, I like that.
Steve dropped out.
Okay.
Huh.
Steve dropped
Okay,
out.
guys. We've got 2 minutes. We're
Mine
going to
keeps
do a little
crashing
red carpet record. When we come out, I'll start with Tyler at the bookstore, and then I'll move over. And Michael, I'd like for you to weigh in, or what did you want to say? In the news block, I'd like to ask you about football. But for this segment, what was it you wanted to talk about?
I'll weigh in on the football because we get the same thing.
Okay,
Can
well,
you just
actually,
put the screen down on the streaming computer, please.
yeah, actually, Michael, if we can talk football in the next segment,
Yeah.
because that's our news segment, that would be awesome. I don't know if you've got anything else, or Harold, I've got your snow
He's
that I
moved
can
us
pull up.
again.
Yes, I'm working hard. Well, my wife shovels snow.
Oh, that's horrible.
Where's he moving us to now? We're getting moved. I've got the camera. I've got one of the robots.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be over on this side then because the webcam isn't working.
We've got the U News monitors and stuff and reflection.
Do we have to have this in the shot?
I don't believe so.
Because I'm gonna have to reach over here in order to pull up some of these things. Like,
And we've got the ladder.
because the webcam isn't working?
Yeah, you're both on the shop. Me and Steve get it right.
Hi, welcome back, Steve.
No. She has to wait and change.
Because I can't be on this side, otherwise they can't see me because the webcam isn't working.
Okay. Yeah.
If that makes.
Excuse me, Dave.
They just didn't
Range that we can see. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up that video. Here you go, Harold.
Let me get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You can sit on my knee.
So Michael, I'll come out and start with Tyler. Tyler, are you there?
He's gone black.
Okay.
So I'm quite happy
So
to
depending-
weigh in. We get the same thing with our football coaches and the players
Okay.
and code of contact, and of course they just want to let their hair down every so often. And often
So-
they get picked on in the bars and stuff, so it's a fairly similar thing. But they're very public, but a lot of them just want private lives and want to be able to do things all people do.
Gotcha.
And as a community, there's double standards in there as well.
Okay, so we'll start with Tyler,
All right.
and then we'll go to snow in Idaho. And then if we have time, we'll have you weigh in the coach. If not, we'll bring you to the next section to talk
Okay,
about.
that's fine. I was going to go mobile
Okay.
and go and get out with the Princess Ballet people afterwards. So on the second half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dress rehearsal.
It's our news. Okay, that's our news segment though. Is the only thing. So I was wanting to keep it hard
Yeah.
for the news because this is the feature segment. That makes sense. I know that doesn't.
I'm moving after the half hour.
Sounds good. We are here with our hangout now, and it is Black and Gold Friday. Tyler Hayes, tell us what's going on.
Oh, well, we're pre-Saturday's game, which is the last home game of the year. And so, as you can see behind me, we've got a lot of actual customers that are coming into the bookstore. So hopefully sales are good, and it looks like spirits, regardless of the topics that have happened over the week, we still have good spirits.
Yeah, you gotta like those good spirits indeed. Harold Carey, it is snowing in your neck of the woods. I can't believe it. This is probably going to come our way too, you know?
Yes, my wife's out shoveling snow here while I'm talking to you. That's a picture of my wife shoveling the snow.
How much did you get?
We have 3 inches of snow here right now.
Holy cow, that is not good indeed. Steve Oberman, you had an interesting visit today. You were talking about being in the donut hole for Medicare. Tell me about that.
I got the biggest surprise of my life when I went to the pharmacy to pick up my pills, and it was in triple digits, and that's good.
And you said that was
I'm learning
due to
all
why?
about Medicare.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
why
went
is
into
it
the
in
donut hole because now I have to pay the majority, 97%, and then the insurance or Medicare Part D pays the rest.
I got you. Definitely an education, I would imagine. Now here's what you have to say.
Now my wife's famous.
Famous Noah. Oh, did you put a camera outside?
Yeah, I filmed her. I filmed her just before the broadcast.
Oh, your poor wife.
Yeah.
That link about the Fox News link about this Connecticut high school football coach. Who shared that? Who was that?
I did. That was mine.
Okay. We can touch on that coming up in the next news segment, and also then Michael, if we can have you weigh in about the media's fixation on football coaches, and Steve, if you want to weigh in as well, that would be fine. Okay, great.
Okay.
We're getting a mobile tour of the studio. I love it.
Yeah, we're having issues with our webcam today, so in order for you guys to see us,
I'll give them a call, and I thank you.
We're just fascinated with the touch screen. That touch screen, I just don't understand how it works. I have to get me one of those.
yeah, it's pretty handy, let me tell you. Pretty handy indeed.
I try to touch my TV at home, and all I do is create smudges.
12, 13, 14 and drops.
Okay, do you have the dash cam video?
Yeah, go Harold.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife won't let me touch anything. She's always wiping smudges. She's a cleaning lady. That's what she does for a living. And man, if I get my fingers on anything, she has to wipe it up immediately. So I could never have a touch screen.
Oh, I get. Yeah, I'm very. When it comes down to my screen, it's got to be completely polished. Even my laptop. Very OCD.
So if I ask you guys to introduce yourselves with Team Jacob or Team Edward or Team Neither, could you do that? Would that be okay? I mean, you can say Team Neither. You can say Team Neither if you want.
I'm the werewolf. That's Edward, right?
Yeah,
Team Tyler.
absolutely.
Okay,
so I'll say, joining us on our cyber couch, and are you guys Team Edward or Team Jacob, starting with Harold?
What are you saying, Sarah? T, like the letter T?
Use, guys. Use.
Yeah, we're bouncing. We're bouncing. We're bouncing.
So much bouncing.
Let's bounce it around. Let's bounce it around.
it is Friday, November 18th, and for all of you Twihard fans, Breaking Dawn movie, it came out at midnight last night. We'll have a spoof about that coming up in a bit, and if you can't decide which team you're on, how about that? Here's a handy little photo, Team Edward and Team Jacob. In the next half hour, we'll be talking about a lot of news, but first, we're going to go to our cyber couch. Harold Carey, Team Edward, Team Jacob, or Team neither?
Team Edward.
Michael?
Team neither.
Tyler?
Team Jacob.
Team Jacob. Oh, well, you know what? I am definitely Team Edward. So the guy right over here. Gotta like that. We will check back with you guys in just a bit. But in the meantime, we're talking about some details about yesterday's assault in Boonville. We will have that story coming up in just a moment, but we are going to talk about that. Paige Warner, she's going to join us live with the latest information about that assault from yesterday in Boonville. There was a 1 o'clock media conference today.
I have a few drugs that cannot be
Sarah, is this supposed to be a vagina on your screen?
So that's where I am right now, and I gotta get back to.
Did I punch that up? It was Google Plus. It was on my stream.
Oopsies.
It was on, but I don't think anyone noticed
Okay,
but
good.
me.
I did. Just kidding.
Sorry.
You're looking for it.
I gotta get moving on here.
You're looking for it. That's why.
It was
Oh, you're
somebody
horrible.
posted it on my
You're
stream.
Alright.
I'm going to E9 next, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, after her tag is
Bye bye.